Yesterday, in yesterday's class, what we discussed, like data tables and how you can pull the data sources and everything that we discussed it, right? Okay. We discussed like data tables also. Okay. So today we need to discuss about the lookup. Okay. So yesterday I told you, right? So there are two different tables. Okay. Let me share my screen. Okay. There are two different tables, is there? Okay. So see here. We have like suppose for example see here, so I have like a agents table. Okay, agents is the one of the table which is getting from the OneDrive itself. Okay, I have like detail screen. In the detail screen, what data this is one, like we are getting the data from like a customer related. This is that means this is a different table. Okay, so both are different. That means if you want to call, if you want to get back the particular column from another data set. Okay, if you want to get any particular column from another data set and I need to call it here. Okay, then what is required? See, directly if you get a column means it is not possible to get that particular column here itself. Okay, there is a common column is required between those data sets. Understand what I'm saying? Okay, so that means so we have like customer details is there, as well as like agent agent details also there. Okay, so if I want to get one of the column from agent in this customer table, okay, if you want to get it means must and should in between those tables common column is required. Okay, that means if there is no common column, we cannot get any particular column into this particular data set. There is a common column. How the common column will be there? Let's see. Suppose, for example, hmm, yeah, see. So that means if you want to, that means if you want to get the column from another data set means in both the data set, common column is must and should required. Common column is required. Okay, and you have to choose the common column. How the common column will use, how the common columns are there. That means in both the common column, must and should we have similar values. What is that? Similar values. Suppose, for example, in one of the, I'm taking ID here, and in another data set, there is a product ID. Okay, suppose, for example, suppose in customer details table, okay, ID column, ID values contain 1, 2, 3, 4, and here like 5, 6, 7. Is the values are matching anytime? No. Here 1, 2, 3, 4 is there. Here 5, 6, 7 is there. That means in the common column, first data set common column contains 1, 2, 3, 4. Second data set common column contains 5, 6, 7. It is there. Is any value is matching? No. If it is not, like if it is no values are matching, we are not considered those columns as common columns. Very important point. We are not considered those columns as common columns. So then what you have to do is whatever columns you can choose it. Okay. The columns data type must and should be same. That means common column values data type must and should be same. Common column values data type must and should be same. Okay, data type must and should be same, and similar values are required. Similar values are required. Okay, This is very important point in this one. Common columns are required between the data set. With the common columns only, we can get the other columns into in one of the particular data set. Okay. So if you want to apply it means, so you have to use a function called lookup. Lookup is the only function to getting a column from another data set. But if you want to apply the lookup means, then you have to, then the in both the data set, this point need to be satisfied. That means whatever common columns are there, those common column data type must and should be same. And similar values are required. Suppose in one common column contains 1, 2, 3, 4 is there. In another common column contains 3, 4, 5, 6 is there. Is the similar values are there or not? Yes, 3, 4 is the similar values, right? So we can consider. See, similar values means that means at least few of the values must and should be same in between the common column. That means no need to say like we cannot say like all the values are must and should be matched. If it is matched, then it is fine. If it is matched also, those we can call it as common columns. Even few of the values, if it is matched also, we can call it as common columns. Understand or not? Okay. Must and should, some of the values must and should be matched. If it is not matching, then there is a problem that happens. Understand clearly or not? This is how the common columns need to be considered. After considering the common columns, okay, then you can get that any column from any other data sets. Understand clearly? No? Let's see. Suppose practically we can see. Suppose in this particular customer's detail, in customer details, what is the common column here? Agent name. See, that means common column not only for every time common column is not a numeric value or a decimal. Any type of column you can take. Like suppose, for example, character columns and date related columns or numeric related common column. Anything you can take it. And one more important point is those common column names, whatever it is there, some may or may not be matched. Okay, that is fine. Like suppose if here I am taking agent name, there also common column must and should be maintain a column name as agent name. It is not like that. Okay, you can take any column name. Column name will be different. The values need to be like must and should be similar. Understand? If it is column names is same, then it is fine. If even if it is different column names also, it will accept it. Understand clearly or not? Sometimes here it is customer agent name. There itself like a agent name, only agent. Column names are different. Can't we get the column? Yes, you can get it. See, it is not checking with the column names. It is checking with whether the similar values are there or not, whether the data type is same or not. That's it. So in these two cases, it will check it. And after that, it will apply that particular lookup function. Understand clearly or not? Let's see. Suppose in this particular customer details, what is the common column here? Agent name. When you go to the customer detail, sorry, agent details, here also agent name is there. Understand clearly or not? So here also agent name is there. If it is agent name, so here also agent name is there. In these two, whichever values are matching, those related agent phone number I need to display in the details screen. This is what my target is. Okay. So for this, let's see what I need to do. Suppose, for example, as data label. Okay. Here, agent phone number. Agent like this. Like this. I need to design similar like this. So that's the reason. See here. Agent phone number. That's all. Okay. Yeah. and I'm taking another label because these are the view related one, right? So that's the reason I'm taking labels here. Okay. Here I'm applying the function called lookup. Okay. What is that? Understand? So in this, what is the data source here? So this particular agent phone number, in which data set it is there, that data source you have to write it. That table name first you have to write it here. So that means in this particular one, what data source it is? Hmm, let's see. What is that one? Table 1_2. Yeah, that is the data source name. You have to write it here. Table. Yeah, and comma. What you need to write? So see here in this particular data source. Okay, what data source it is like? See, what is the condition you have to write it? So in that particular table, what columns are there? Agent name, agent phone number. Now I want to check which related column I want to compare with. I want to match the values, which related values matched between the data set, agent name, right? So that's the reason in that particular table, agent name is there or not. So with that agent name is equal to agent name is equal to which values I need to match it here. Okay. So that means in the customer details, see here, in the customer details, whatever agent name is there, this is the agent name, right? So what is this one? Okay. What is the value of this particular one? Name of that one, you have to write it there. What is the name of this one? Like data card value 4. Okay. Here you can mention like data card value 4. Okay, dot text. Okay, so now you have to match the records. That means this particular, that means in this agent table, this is agent table related one. Okay, in this agent table we have agent name is there, that agent name, and in this customer details you will show some agent, right? In which particular element of the value, the agent value is shown, that name you have to mention it there. Understand clearly or not? Okay, so you have to mention it, that one. See here, data card value. So this value, the agent name Beto Yark is there, right? This Beto Yark name of that particular element is data card value 4 dot text. You have to mention it. Understand? First you have to match those one. After matching this one, what you have to write, what result column you want to get it from this table 1_2, that column name. Result column name you have to write. What is the result column name? It is a phone number. Okay. So close the bracket. See, now, see, it is phone number is getting or not. So this phone number, is it correct or not? Let's see. Okay. So for Betoyark, what phone numbers are available in the agent table? Let's see there. Okay. And go here. Like suppose if it is Betoyark, see here. That means 6989. Okay. The same 6989 last 4 digit is there or not? See here. Understand or not? Whichever agent related, those related phone numbers only it is displaying here. Okay. Understand? It is similar like see here. I'm adding. See, up to now you are taking a form and it with the form, whatever fields you require, even in that form itself, you can design your own elements here. See, is that Is it a similar like whatever in the form, whatever fields are there, same field like that only it is displaying here. Understand or not? Like this, we can we can add your own elements here itself. Okay, like this. Understand clear or not? Okay, this is how you can add the phone numbers. Okay, so that means if you want to get any particular column from any other data set, means must and should you have to use a function called lookup. Okay, see the lookup function, how the function will be there. First, see, you have to mention which related table. That means from which data set the from which table you are getting the column, that table name you have to write it, comma. Okay, and so in that, what column name is there, that means first you have to, so first you are going to this particular table. After going to this table, what you have to do, you have to match the common columns between those things. What is the common column there? Agent name. Okay, in the customer details also, this is the customer details, here also agent name is there. But don't write the customer details agent name here in this, in what, in this element, wherever the customer agent name is displaying, that element name you have to write it here. Okay, that means what is this element name? See here, I'm selecting this particular one, this one, see here, that means that particular element, label element, not this one. Don't select this one and give this element name. Okay, you have to give, because eh, whatever value is showing, that element name you have to consider it. So what is the element name? See, when you come down, see the element name is data card value 4. That is what I'm writing here, dot text. Okay, because that is a text value, right? If it is a view, means that is a agent name is a text value, right? So that's the reason I'm writing it. So after this, okay, one second. So after this, okay, comma, when after matching this particular one, what is the result column is there? That result column. That means in the agents table, what column you want to get it here, that column name you need to write it here. That means agent phone number. Okay, that you need to call it here itself. Understand clearly or not? This is how it is happening, this lookup function. Understand? Very, very important. In real time, we have to use in so many cases. Understand clearly? You have to understand this particular one. Is it clear or not? Not only this one. Suppose, for example, if you want to apply the lookup function in the data table also, you can implement it. Suppose, for example, see here in this one, okay. One second, like, suppose, for example, see, I'm taking a parent screen as a duplicate one, and I'm taking, just I'm showing an example. After that, I will delete this screen. So, okay, just I'm taking a data table here, and I need to load which related table, like suppose customer details. Okay, you can load the customer details and which columns are required here. Suppose, for example, I want to get the customer number, sorry, not customer number. Okay, first name, last name, agent name. That's it. Only few columns I need to write it. Okay, see here, I'm writing this one. Okay, now what I need to do, I need to add that particular column here, right? That column I need to get it and add it to this particular table. If I want to add the column to that particular column to that particular existing data set, means you have to use a function called add columns. Okay, in this one, phone agent phone. Suppose I'm giving like this column name, and here Okay. What is that? That lookup, you have to write it. What is the table name? Okay. Table one, two, one of two, one, step two, here, Asian. It is not coming here. Yeah, see here, agent. Okay, agent name. If agent name is equal to, what is the agent name value here? Okay, you have to note it down, this one. Like agent name is, okay, agent name column 2, right? This is what it is happening. And name column 2 dot something text. Okay, comma. What is the result column? Agent phone number, right? Okay, what is that? Uh, it's okay. Now see agent name, and here what is the column here? What is the column name? Agent phone. See here, whatever bit or related, that related values it will come. Understand clear? Yeah. That means, so okay, you have to use that particular column in that particular data table also. Okay, better to use in the data table also, you can call it and you can write it. So most of the times in this particular forms related display form or edit form, in the edit form also we can display it. Understand? In the edit form also, if you want to display, you can display it like this. Understand? So this is how most of the times we can use it. And next one is, what you have to do is, see here. Now this is how we can implement each and everything. Now what I need to do is, I want to save the application, publish the application, and play the application. Let's see. Okay. If you want to save, on the right corner, you will see the save icon, right? Okay. See, click on this one. Then automatically whatever changes you did it, those details are saved. Understand? Those details, whatever the latest changes you did it, those latest changes is saved in that particular app itself. After that, what you have to do? Publish the app. Click on publish app. Now, after clicking on publish app, what you have to do? Play that app itself. Where you need to play? Like you can not here. Playing means here it is a just a preview. Okay. If you want to play the app means where you can play it in the home screen itself. Go to the home screen. Like this is the one. Go back to the particular screen itself. And see here. So under the apps, there is an apps, right? Go to the apps tab. Under the apps tab, which particular app you want to play it, you have to select that one. On the top, you will see play option. Click on this one. Oh, that means why it will comes? Actually, whenever you publish it, whatever the first screen is there, that it will come. So what you have to do is, in place of putting this particular blank screen, I want to put whichever, go to that particular screen, and after this, always it will consider as a first screen. So try to delete whichever screens you required. You have to keep it those things. Remaining screens, you try to delete those things. Understand? So for this one, so maybe I want to use it. These columns are not required. Like, I want to put this one as, see, I want to put this particular screen on the top, because whenever you publish it, whatever the first screen is there, that only it will place. Okay, that's the reason. Instead of putting that particular screen, I want to show my own screen. Okay, if I want to show my own screen, means what you have to do, whichever screen you wanted, you have to go to that screen and click on dot buttons, and you have to use an option called move up. Okay, what is that? Move up. Okay, like this. Right click on that one also, or else, like, we cannot drag and drop and put it there, it is not possible. Okay, right click on that particular screen, you have to put it like, move up, like this. Okay, once you click on, once that particular screen comes to the first screen. Okay, then now save the application and publish it. Click on publish. Okay, once it is published, again play the app. Okay, go to the home screen. Under the app, whichever application you want to play it, you just need to select that particular one, click on play. What a minute. Okay, maybe it is not refresh one. Okay, so what you have to do is refresh the browser once and wait. Okay, see here, and select this particular one and click on. See, now which screen it is displayed. So this is the screen, and so that means in the play, you just need to use that app itself. That's it. Okay, that means you just need to view that particular app. That's it. Okay, that means we cannot do any modifications here. In play, we cannot do any modification. In edit, we can do the modification and see how it will work, so like preview. Okay, but in play, we just need to play the application. That's it. Okay, just how the application will work, we have to see it here. We cannot do any modifications here. Understand clearly? Whenever you are using publish version, the latest whatever you did it in the particular app, that those changes only it is reflected whenever you play the app. Understand clearly or not? Okay, so that means see here. So and that application also will be in new tab itself. And understand, in the new browser, new tab it will take and it will play the application. If you want to modify it here itself, if you want to just play the application how it will work, then you have to click on play. Understand clearly or not? And next one is like, I want to display my name there. Dynamically, I want to display my name. If I want to display my name, what function we have to use it? Anyone can tell me, Prabhavati or someone, Achyut. I want to display my name here itself. What I have to do here dynamically. Suppose, for example, if you run, if this app is run on your system itself, that means if this app will run on your system itself, on your login itself, then whose login it is? Whoever login is there, with that login we have to display that particular person name, not static one. See, if you want to put a static means we simply take the element and take the label, and inside the double quotes you have to mention it. No, I want to put as dynamic. Whoever is running this application, that particular person name need to be displayed. Okay. So for that one, what is the function? We already discussed it. Yeah. Yes. User function. Okay. So same like that. You have to take the text label. Okay. In this text label, suppose I'm taking 25, suppose for example. And here, in place of this one, what I in the under the text property, you have to apply the user function. User dot full name is there, right? Just need to apply it here. What is that one here? Vijay Ramaraju. And I need to change the color as white. Yeah. If you run this particular application, okay, then your name will be displayed dynamically. That because whatever the user function is there, that those are dynamic function. Whoever is running that particular name, person name will be displayed here. Understand clearly or not? Not only this one, you can display the name also by using user function. Understand clearly or not? Okay. So another important point is mm, at the edit screen. In the edit screen, at the end, I want to display when this application will run it, or else I need to display when this particular when this particular um, application is runs. Okay, at what time it is runs, at what date it will run. If you want to display, then what you have to do? You have to use the functions. What functions you have to use it here? There are two functions are there to display the current date. If it is a current date, what function it is? Like what function? Anyone knows? Prabhavati? See here. Yeah, very good. See here. Suppose I'm taking a label. Where you can put it. So I want to put it here. So, because I want to know at what time you are filling the details, at what time you are submitting. Okay. So for that, next one is here. What is the function I need to display? Like either today function. Today is displaying for current date only. If you want to display current date and time, then what function? Now function. Understand? Like this. Okay. Okay. This is a function we have to use. Understand clearly or not? Okay. See here. And one more important point is, see here in this edit screen. in the edit screen, there is a form, right? Under the form, there are different elements are there. First name card, last name card. That means what will happen here, how it will be considered, form is considered means it will be considered as a group. Okay. So that's the reason it is converted into group. So if you want to convert it into any group elements, suppose any elements, okay, then what you have to do, you have to select those particular elements and 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 change it to group. Then automatically, suppose for example, I'm taking a labels or buttons. See here, see Vijay. Another one is like this, our platform developer. See here, like this. Understand clearly? See here. Now these two are different elements. See here, whenever it is different elements, so if you want to, so what will happen? Whenever, if you want to set it as a group, what is the advantage? If it is individually, what is that? If it is individually, suppose for example, I want to increase the size of this particular label. Then what you have to do, select this one, change the font size, change the font style and everything that you can apply individually, right? Okay. Instead of applying individually, you have to convert it into group. And so if you did any changes on the group, automatically in that group, whatever elements are there, for all the elements, those properties are applied. Understand what I'm saying? If suppose I have 20 elements are there, each and every element I want to change the properties means it's very difficult. So what you have to do is you have to first you have to set it as a group. Okay. For setting this group, what you have to do, select those elements. How you can select those elements? Okay, by using control plus click. What is that? By using control plus click, you can select multiple elements and right click on this particular. You will have an option called group. See, now it will, how it will act like that. See here, same like that form only. See here, in the form, first it will form is set it as a group. Under the group, whatever the different elements are there, all the elements are there. Whenever you expand it, you will see all the elements. Whenever you collapse it, you will see only the group name. That is group name is form one. Similar like if you want to group other elements also, see here, group one. First it will shows the name. And if you expand this group name under the group, whatever elements you group it, those names it is showing here. Understand clearly or not? Suppose for example, if I change anything on the group, automatically under the group, whatever elements are there, all for all the elements, it is applied that particular property. See here. Suppose I want to change the property as font size as 20. See here, in that particular element, okay, in that particular group, whatever elements are there, all that property is applied. Not only for this one. Suppose if I change it to bold, see here, it is applied. Okay, that means once at a time. So once you did it, suppose for example, if you want to ungroup this one, like see here, ungroup it. You can apply ungroup it. Now what will happen? The same properties, whatever it is applied, those are applied individually itself. Now see, in the group, you are setting some properties. After that, what you have to do, you just ungroup those things. If you didn't require the group, you can ungroup it. But the whatever properties you are applied to that group, those are as it is like that only it will be there. Don't worry. See here, I will ungroup it and that group will be removed. Under the group, whatever elements are there, for all the elements, the same properties are as it is will be there. There is no changes in that one, right? Like this. Understand or not? So not only this one, suppose for example, you want to change anything once at a time, you want to change anything. Suppose I want to set it as a color is like this one, like this one. Okay, select that particular, or else you want to select a complete by using control plus click, you can select it, or else you can set it as a group. Anything is fine. Okay, and select that particular one. See here, once at a time, those that property is applied for both the elements, not only for this one, anything. Okay, is it clear or not? This is how it is happening. Next one is, okay, suppose for example, in this app itself, this is an app, right? So in this app itself, what I want to do is, I want to call, I want to, if I, that means if I want to call other app also, if I want to call other app inside this particular existing app. Okay, that means suppose for example, you have like in this Power Apps, you created a different apps like default Canvas app and everything. I want to call that particular default Canvas app here, and I want to play from here itself. That means in this app itself, I want to play it. That means if you want to play the particular app in another app also, we can do it. Okay, how we can do it? Let's see here. Suppose for example, see here, I'm taking a button here, button or something. So not only button, I'm not saying only the button. Okay, you can take anything. Suppose up to now, you know like how the button will works and everything. Okay, I don't want to discuss individually again and again. Okay, so what we have to do is better to take image. Okay, suppose, okay, I'm taking an icon. That icon I want to download into local system. From the local system, I load that particular image into Power Apps. And in that particular image, I want to apply that particular app. I want to play that particular app here itself. So for that, what I want to do is, see here. Suppose, for example, there is a uh, Google Images. So, suppose I like this one. Okay, you have to save this image in your local system. Okay, first you have to save that particular image. Okay, Google Image, Google. Okay, I'm saving the play. Now you have to pull. Up to now you didn't try it. You already tried all the buttons and labels or something. Whatever you want, you can icons also you can try it. So outside of this particular elements also you have to try it. That means taking some image from your local system. With that image you can apply that one. Let's see how we can. So if I want to pull our local images into Power App, that means into Canvas app. In the Canvas app, okay, in the left side, you will have an option called media. What is that? Media. Okay. In this media, you have to upload that particular image. And but in this media, you will have some limitation. That means, see here, upload media files no longer than 64 MB. That is one restriction. Okay. Another one is, so up to how many images you can place it here. That means up to 200 MB. Okay. You can upload image, video, or anything you can upload it here. Not only images, you can upload videos also. But whatever video is there, not more than 64 MB. And so whatever images you want to upload, you can images. Okay, you can upload it here. So after uploading those images or videos, those all those images and videos must not be greater than this particular 200 MB. Understand? It is less than only. If it is, that means at that point of time, whichever it is required, you have to use those only. Remaining things you have deleted like that. Okay. So you need to upload that particular image. Okay. In the media tab, you can click on upload option. When you click on upload option, what will happen? Where the image is there, that image you have to select it. Click on open. See here, image is open. Now I have to use this particular image. Wherever you want to use that particular image, okay, just in the media, you just need to click on this particular one. So whenever you click on this one, in that particular screen itself, that so not only this one, whichever screen is required, in that particular screen itself, you have to go to that particular screen. After that, you need to come to the media and select that one. Then it will come here. Now, what will happen? Suppose, for example, I want to use so when I click on this one, I need to go to the that particular site. Okay, Google site. When I click on this one, I will go to that particular site. Okay, understand or not? First of all, we need to discuss this image related one. After that, we can play the apps also. Okay, that means the Canvas app also we can call it from here, that I will discuss here. Okay, in the image, so there is a properties option is there. What is that property? On select property option. Here, that means if you want to open any URL, then you have to use a function called, what is that function? Can anyone tell me? Okay, that means if you want to open any particular site itself, okay, that means by which function you have to use it here. Okay, do you have any idea, Prabhavati? Achit, Kundan, anyone? What is that function? Yes, launch. Very good, Monisha. Launch function. What is that? Launch function. Very important. I told you, right? Difference between launch and a download. Okay. So first of all, launch. Launch means, see, whatever URL you are mentioned, that URL must and should you need to mention in the double quotes. In the double quotes, whatever URL you are mentioning, that particular URL, whenever you click on that particular operation, you are performing any action on that particular image, icon, buttons, or anything, just click on that one. Automatically, it will go to that particular site. Understand? See here, I'm giving a URL, okay, inside the double quotes. That's it. Open bracket, inside the double quotes, you have to mention it. And here, what you have to mention? You just need to give the URL, any URL, not only here, like even site URL or something, even any URL you can give it here. Understand? Yeah. Suppose YouTube, under YouTube. Um, Power Apps videos. Oh, 1,000 videos. Okay. Suppose this is the site it is there. Okay. So just you have to, after go to this particular site, means you just need to copy this URL and just copy the URL and including HTTPS. Okay. You have to copy the proper URL and see here that URL you need to paste inside the double quotes. That's it. Okay. Launch function. See here. Now run the application. See here, when you click on this one, see, automatically the site is opened up. That means that you are that YouTube, in that YouTube, that particular video only it is opening like this. Understand? See here, there are a number of sites is there. You can try to practice with the real time what they are mentioned. So if you doesn't have any data is there, by your own you can create it. Understand? So better to like go through all the things like what are the real time scenario. Just so you didn't have any data. Just view those things. That's it. How it is performing. Okay. How the real time scenarios are implemented in their organization. They clearly shows in these videos. Okay. After completing this course, just you need to go through the real time scenarios related thing in YouTube. There are so many sites out there. Understand? Okay. So like this, with the images, we can perform it. Like see here, just clicking on that image, that also it will be perform. So every time we are using like buttons or icons, even for images also, on select option is there. You can in on select launch function is applied. See, this is what. Now what I need to do is I want to take the button and inside the button, suppose for example, I'm using a button here. Okay. Here the button name is uh, call another play not play another canvas. See here, I'm writing like this. This is what. Not only this one, you can put icons also. There are different icons in there. Whichever icon you want, you can put it there. Okay. Or else, suppose for example, you can use the images also. Understand? But using images also, we can get it. Suppose if that image, suppose if that app is related to sales related, you have to download the sales related image into your local system and upload here. And with that image, you can put it there. That image you have to put it there. And after putting that image, in that image, you just need to call the launch function. Same launch function only you have to mention it. Okay. See here in this one, what I need to mention. See, what is the function? Launch function. Okay. Inside the launch function, you have to give the URL. That means whatever application is there, whatever Canvas app is there, okay, that app related URL you need to get. Vijay, how can I get that URL? That means, see here, suppose for example, okay, again, in another tab itself, you have to open the same, that Power App site itself. In that Power App site, after login to this particular one, okay, see here, in the apps is there, right? Okay, in the first you have to go to in this particular home screen. Okay, in the left there is an apps is there, go to that one, whichever app you want to run that particular one. Okay, that means which app you need to call to that particular one, that app. In that app, okay, select that particular app and you will see three dot buttons. Under this you will see an option called details. What is that? Details. In this one there is a web link is there. Okay, just copy, just click on copy, or else you can copy it like this also. And now what you have to do, you have to inside the double quotes, just you need to apply it here. That's it. Now run the application. See, see that particular that app is opened or not? Like this, we can do it. Understand clearly or not? Okay. Okay, this is how it will, the application will be made. Okay. Okay, when you click on this particular one, in the new tab itself, that particular app will be open. Understand? Vijay, so see here. Now when you click on this one, this app will be open in the new tab. After completing all the some doing operation here, what I need to do, again I need to come back to that particular one. Then what you have to do? You have to put something like a uh, what is that? Again, one more icon or button or something you can put it. Again, you have to use the launch function. In the launch function, this related app, you can give it there itself. URL. This related app URL, you can give it in the launch function. When you click on that one, automatically it will come here. Understand? Like that, you can navigate from here to there, there to here, like this. Understand clearly or not? So today I will show you like a launch function is used like in images, icons or buttons. You already know buttons and icons. Newly that one is images. By using images also you can do. So if you want to play that in any particular app, you have to call it from another app itself. Then what you have to do, you have to go to that particular uh, in the home screen itself, whichever app you want to call it, those related details you have to copy it. So click on these three dot buttons and you will have a details option. Okay, click on this one and copy the URL and give it the URL in the launch function. Okay, then automatically it will work. Is it clear or not? This is how the launch function will work. See, okay, now save the application and publish it. Okay. Once you publish it, go back to the screen, go back to the home screen and play that particular app, whichever app you created now. Better to refresh this one. After refreshing, and you can play that particular app. See here, this app only you want to play it, right? Click on play. When you click on the play, you will see. Oh, refresh it. See, those things. Latest changes will be appear here. Understand clearly? This is how you are doing. Okay. Next, what is the next topic means? Very, very important topic is cascading. What is this, Vijay? Cascading means always value will depends upon another value. If any values depends upon another value, then that we can call it as cascading. What is that cascading? If suppose something I'm selected in the drop down as like country I'm selected. Okay. That country related in another drop down, those related states only I need to display it. And those related states, country and state, whatever you are selected, that means in the table or a gallery, those related records only displayed. That means whatever value in the first drop down, whatever is selected, based on that, in another drop down, those related value is showing. That means if I want to show the second drop down value means it is depends upon the first drop down value. This we can call it as cascading. That means if any values depends upon another value, then we can call it as cascading. Understand? Those cascading related that we can discuss on Monday. Okay. Very, very important cascading. Okay. So we'll discuss on Monday. Okay. Anyone having any doubts? Online team. Kundan, Monisha, Prabhavati, and Archit. Anyone? See, reminding people also need to speak it out. Okay. If you have any doubts, you can ask me so that I can explain you. Okay. So whatever document I shared it. Okay. Is the document you guys will understand it? Archit, Manaswini, and Prabhavati. Is that clear document, right? Like by reading the document, you can practice it or not? Yeah, yeah. Thank you. Okay. Let me know if anything which is not understand. Okay. And so that I need to change that because this is the first time I'm preparing the document. If it is like somewhere in copy and paste, it means it's very easy. Okay. But the thing here it is I'm preparing. So that's the reason it's getting late. But don't worry, I will share the complete document. Part wise, I will share it here. Understand? Okay, thank you guys. Okay, we can stop it here and we'll continue Monday. Okay, bye guys.